of Mother Earth and children of Mother Earth, if one child hurts the other children, do you think that any mother likes it? If a mother has 4 children, one child hurts others, do you think the mother likes it? No. So, we the human beings, as one among the children of mother, are we taking care of other creatures? Who is cutting the plants and trees more than requirement? For need, cutting is okay. More than requirement. Who, sir? We. Oh, so great we are. Who is the species that kills other animals and other species? We.
We are.
Who contaminates the water?
We are.
We. Who pollutes the air?
We are.
We. Who corrupts the soil by adding a lot of chemical stuff? We. Are we great?
No.
If at all there is God, people talk about God, right? People speak about God in different ways. That's okay. It doesn't matter for some time. Some people call, with a specific name, like some people call, you people believe in Vedas, you call it Narayana. And some people call Krishna, some people call Rama, some people call Jesus, some people call, Allah, and some people call with some other name. It's okay. It doesn't matter. If at all there is God, and if all these things are created by God, for sure, I did not create all these things. Did you? Any of you? I know one of us created. And that some unseen power whom people call as God, or who worship as God, did create all these things. And we are all His children. And if one child hurts other children, do you ever expect that father feels happy? Do you feel that mother feels happy? But what are we doing then? For need, killing something is okay, because animals do so. Anybody can do that. For requirement, beyond requirement, beyond the need, it's only greed. It's not the need. He's happy when you are fulfilling your need. But when you are doing something wrong for fulfilling your greed, I don't think God is happy with such people. So now, do you think if just taking care of the human beings, God is happy with this guy? God is happy with man?
No.
Now can you tell me, Jan seva hi Janardhan seva hai? In Hindi and in Telugu, it became still worse. A verse in like, serving humanity only becomes service to God. They add only also, alone. Manava seva ye. What does it mean by a? Only means what? There are two people sitting. I say this guy only is good. What does it mean? Did I say that? But it's speaks that, it says that. And in Telugu you say, Manava Seva Ye. This made man to fight with other creatures of the nature. Man started ruining the nature, polluting the water, contaminating the air, spoiling the earth, even killing other fellow human beings. Because he said, Manava Seva Ye. In Hindi also it's the same thing. नर सेवा ही. जब आप ही बोलेंगे तो क्या होगा? बाकी कुछ भी नहीं है. बाकी सबको आप खत्म कर सकते हैं. You can avoid rest of the stuff. Just take care of yourself. There is a saying in Telugu, Na chinnari bodzaku Sri Rama Raksha. Let me be happy. Let anything happen to my neighbor. I don't care. Which is leading the society today. I'm sure that you understand. It's not the weapon that spoils. It is the thought that spoils. It's not the chemical that kills, but it is the thought that kills everything. This is a thought implanted in the minds of human beings. When was it done? I don't know. But it became so prevalent, not only in East or West, everywhere. In English, people start saying, serving humanity is service to God. And people speaking Hindi also, they say, Jan seva hi Janardan seva hai, to karo. करना अच्छा है. जन सेवा करना गलत नहीं है. Serving humanity is not a bad idea. But confining there, and for that spoiling the rest of the stuff is really, really a bad deed which man is doing today. My friends, that's where the great Guru Ramanuja, 1,000 years before he came, and he said, hey, we are all children of only one God. There won't be thousands of gods. Do you agree with me? How many gods will be there in the world, if at all there is God?
One.
How many? Most of the people, I think, probably think that Hinduism is, multi-godinal system. People think so, right? Not really. There are 330 millions of devatas. There are called devatas, but God should be only one always. Take your own body for example. How many of you are there in your body? How many are you?
One.
Only one. Remember, if you are studying in schools or colleges, there are trillions and trillions of cells in your body. Each cell is very much individual. Do you know that? Each cell has its own individuality. You are not able to take care of that cell to make a man. But if at all there are people who are able to take care of those cells, you can produce trillions of yourself from your own body. Do you know that? in spite of that, though there is individuality at each of those cells, but they all accept you as the dictator. It's a dictator system that works in the body. Only one will be ruling the entire system of this body, right? That's you. But there are trillions of cells. If one cell is taken, cultured properly, yes, your duplicate will come out. What people call today as cloning. Cloning. It can be done. That means those many souls are there with you. You are a great pilot. You are running this flight. There are trillions are depending upon you, and you are the one here. As long as you are here, all these are living. If you leave this body, no one will be there. All they will declared as dead cells. So also for the universe, there is only one whom people call as a God. And we are all like cells in that body. But you know, I think probably very well than me, cells are in different types in the body. Right? There are approximately more than 24 of varieties of cells in the body having different functionalities. So also in this universe, there are human beings, in white color, in black color, in gray color, and some are short and some are tall. And there are other species like variety of animals. And there are varieties of birds and varieties of trees and so on and so forth. All these are like living cells in a single body, and all these are controlled by one power, whom we call as God. We are all controlled by Him. As all the cells are controlled by you in this body, this is a micro world you are living in. So we are all here, being controlled by one unseen power called God. Of course, people give different names, it doesn't matter. Let people call him as Govinda, let people call with some other names, that it's okay. But believe in the existence of that one power who is behind you, behind me, behind every one of us, and taking care of the system. So, this is a micro world, and you have to take this analogy to understand the macro world, where we are. Seeing all these things, as individual entities. But remember, my friends, in this body, if there is a cell says, I don't want to cooperate with other cells, why should I? Let me take care of myself. If at all one cell says so and starts working like that, do you know what you call it? Cancer. It's called cancer. No single cell should say, I don't want to cooperate with others. Let me prove my own independence. Then you know what you do? You go to a doctor and take his suggestion, and you take some medicines from him, drop into your body, kill that cell or shoot out that cell, and then make the body healthy then. For which you pay some fees to the doctor and then say, thank you, doctor. You took care of my health. What the system here is only one dictates everything and all the cells work with each other. But we really don't know where the dictator is, but that's you. And you are representing every cell. You are present in every cell of your body. And so every cell works for you. No matter whether they are in the foot, whether they are in the head, in the nose or in the head or in the stomach or anywhere, let them be, but they work with each other. They never try to dominate others. They never try to insult others. They never try to pull down others. They never try to keep a few away from them. For the pain of one cell, rest of the cells will respond. For the sake of the joy of one cell, rest of the cells feel the joy, they share the joy with each other. That's how you are happy. Otherwise, you think that you are sick and you want to take a treatment. You want to see the system goes in tune to each other. Why can't we take it as an analogy for this world as well? We are people with different colors and different shapes and sizes, different languages, different affinities, and different religions, and of course different castes and creeds, so on and so forth. That's okay. Let them be there. As there are differences among the cells themselves. They never fight with each other. They try to share the joys and sorrows with each other. Why can't we adopt the same system? This is the question posed by the great saint Ramanuja 1,000 years before. Not today, 1,000 years before. And then he said, the one who is controlling this entire universe is the soul. And we are different cells. And of course, the colors and stuff, whatever we see here, is just different parts of the body. This, in a technical term, as our Chidambaramji said, this is called Sarira Sariri Bhava. That means the relationship between the world, God and us. There are three things. We are there, and of course the colorful world is there, and one unseen power is there. And these three are joined together. No one can separate them. People may realize and people may not realize, but we are three. And the relationship between these three is like the soul and the body relationship. I think any soul loves every part of the body. Yes or no? What part of your body you like so much? Can you tell me?
Whole body.
Eyes.
Whole body.
My goodness. So let's keep the eyes and remove all the parts.
Whole body.
Should we do it? Tell me now, what part of your body is more liked by you?
No. All same.
Heart. All. Every part.
Every part.
Every part. You may understand the use of that part or not, because the hair grows. The more you cut, it keeps on growing. Nails grow. The more you cut, they keep on growing. Even they are also very important parts of the body. They have their own role to play in the body. Some will be there, some will be here, but they carry equal importance. Their functionality is very much needed for the world to run, for the body to run here. My friends, this is what Ramanuja spoke 1,000 years before. Where are you in your body? Can you tell me, please? You. Where are you?
Everywhere.
My friends understood very well, my little kids.
Yes.
When I asked where are you in your body, they said everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's a great thing. In your body, you are everywhere. No part is having lesser importance. No part is greater than the other part. Maybe the head is here, maybe the foot is there, but foot has its own importance, head has its own importance. They respect each other. So you are happy. They never want to steal the show of other parts. And among the parts there are very, very sharp, tight, hard parts, very tender and smooth parts, like your teeth and tongue. They work together. Your teeth never cut your tongue. They work very fast when you are eating and when you are speaking, but they never hurt each other. This is the system in our body. This should be the system in the world as well. I may belong to one religion, I may belong to one color, I may speak one type of language, I may be doing some type of activity for my survival. That's okay. But you are a part of the rest of the society. Unfortunately today, we are missing a part for the sake of the whole, and some people are missing a part for the sake of the whole, and some missing the whole for the sake of a part also. You cannot miss a leaf for the sake of a tree, because if there are no leaves, no trees are there. And if there is no tree, no leaves also will be there. Don't miss the part for the sake of either whole, or don't miss the whole for the sake of a leaf also. In the same way, don't miss any creature of this world for your own sake, thinking I am